Hello? Only me? Welcome to the internet. Is everybody here? Everybody on the internet, raise your hand. If not everybody on the internet's here, we'll wait until everybody on the internet turns up. I got time. It's all good. And wait all day. How you doing, peeps? How are you all doing? Can you hear me? And how does it sound? How does hearing me sound today? Does it sound any different? Does it sound better? Does it sound worse? Hello, chicken. What do you think? Does it sound good? Good afternoon, Foxy, says aged new gamer. Oh, hang on a minute. Let me count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gifted sub. Wow.
Slominski 9 just gifted 5 subs.
Thank you, Stream Lady. Slominski there, if you weren't paying attention, has just gifted 5 subs. To Fix It, Lina, Colton, Samantha, and TJ. If you're one of those people, please give a big, big thank you to the Slominski person who did very good gifting of subs there. Amazing. It sounds different and better, says Ogd. You might recognize this microphone. I got one of them snazzy ones that you get on the internet that everybody's got. If you're a pro streamer like me, you have one of these microphones because it's apparently the best. Although it's I don't know. I can't really tell if it's better or worse. So, tiny bit of echo, in my opinion, but very crisp, says Stranathos. Well, there's always one complaining, isn't there? Always one. Nothing's ever perfect for you, Stranathos, is it? No. No, well, do you know, I'll take it back, mate. I'll send it back, and get rid of it, and I'll get my old one back, shall I? Jeez.
Subscribed for 12 months in a
wow, some
they
people.
Are obviously a complete idiot who would do such a thing.
There is a complete idiot known as...
Oh, just subscribed for 12 months. 1 year woot. Partying face.
The real dill pick there. Pickles, thank you very much for 12 months. I know you said 12 years there for some reason. I don't think it's quite that impressive, but 12 months. Impressive nonetheless. That is epic. Thank you so much. With Amazon Prime as well, which is good going. And I know I say it relatively regularly on my streams, but I think it's worth pointing out that if you subscribe with Amazon Prime, not only is it free for you if you obviously already have Amazon Prime, but it means that I get money, which is very nice for me because this is my job. And my job involves me paying bills and having, you know, wages. And the wages come from things like being subscribed. Oh, hang on a minute. I'll shut up.
5681 just subscribed for 2 months.
See, Guyver is getting it. Oh, jeez, Stream Lady. Guyver gets it. Subscribing for 2 months with Amazon Prime, saying, I'm here from the internet. Thank you very much, Guyver. Is that everybody from the internet here now, is it? There's nobody else on the internet that's joining? Are we all here? Good. We can get going then. Excellent.
Lawful Meteor 710 just subscribed.
My goodness me. Lawful Meteor 710, 18 months. Just flexing there on Pickles. They'd be like, I got 6 months more than you, bro. With Amazon Prime, another one. Costs them nothing. Absolutely nothing at all. But it helps me out. If you've got Amazon Prime and you're not using it to help out your favourite streamer, that's me, okay? Then what are you doing? You're throwing their wages down the drain. Hit that Prime subscribe thing and make it happen. You'll make a person like me slightly happier than they were before. Amazing. Great. Now that you're all going to head to hit that subscribe button with your Amazon Prime subscriptions, I'm going to crack on with something we've been working on for a very long time, which is this bridge. It's time to finish it, peeps. It's the day when we finish the bridge. It's going to happen. It's gonna be finished, and then we can move on to the village. We can finally get over to the village of this place. Hi, Foxy, says Floppy. Hello, how you doing? Guyver says, I mean, Prime is a subscription. Well, yes, it is, but if you don't get Amazon Prime just to help out a streamer, that doesn't make sense. If you've got Amazon Prime already, is what I'm saying. So basically, if you're already paying for the Prime subscription because you get things like free delivery and discounts and all of the other excellent things like many movies and TV shows and musics and stuff, if you've already got that, then it's free. But if you haven't got that and you want to subscribe through Prime, it'd be much cheaper to just subscribe without going through Prime because that'd be more expensive. Jeez, we've gone on a slight tangent here. I think we should just crack on and concentrate on the bridge, don't you? Otherwise, we're going to be here all day talking about the benefits of Amazon Prime. Jeez. Why don't you stream on YouTube? Why don't you shut up? Well, it's not a bad idea, actually. I used to stream on YouTube a very, very long time ago, and I didn't do many streams on YouTube, to be honest with you. To be honest, I hated it. It really put me off streaming altogether. And the reason is just because YouTube's not, or at least it wasn't, I don't know, I've got no reference for it anymore. It wasn't very good at being a good streaming platform. It made it very difficult to go live, and it would often, when you were trying to set up, because for Twitch you don't have to set anything up, you just press go live and you go live, whereas YouTube you've got to set it all up. You've got to tell it what the stream name is and what you're going to be doing. You got to, you know, put in your national security number and give everybody your PIN codes and let everyone spend your money. And it's just, you know, it's not easy to go live, or it didn't used to be on YouTube. And the problem was, when you actually clicked to tell it all of those things before you went live, you know, so you weren't doing it in the middle of your live stream. Oh, hang on a minute.
You have not been wasting your time subscribing
One
to
moment,
this channel.
please.
You could have had the baby by now. Thank you for 9 months.
There we go. Hang on, Stream Lady. No Stream Lady. Carol, you broke Stream Lady. Carol there, subscribing for 9 months with Amazon Prime. Another excellent candidate for these Prime subscription trials we're currently running. This is wonderful. So yeah, so you would go, obviously, you would log in to YouTube and you'd be like, I'm going to hit the live stream button because it's the only button that exists to manage your live stream, right? And I'm going to tell it that I'm going to go live later. And therefore, what it'll do is it will let me go live later with those settings. But it didn't do that. What it did, as soon as you hit that live stream button, even though it wasn't the go live button, there was a different button to go live, but the live stream button, which was to manage your settings, just sent everybody an announcement telling them you'd gone live. And it could have been hours before you gone live. And then when you actually go live, it didn't bother to send an announcement out because you'd already said, oh my goodness me.
Just think, if you had not been wasting your time subscribing to this channel, you
This
could
is a-
have
it's
had
a
the
wonderful
baby
day.
by now. Thank you for 9 months.
This is a wonderful day. UK Granny Game.
UK Granny Gamer just subscribed for 9 months. Wow,
You-
that went quick.
Wow. UK Granny Gamer subscribing for 9 months again with Amazon Prime. Another excellent example of the free Prime subscription. UK Granny Gamer had to do nothing there other than click a few buttons and sign her life away to Amazon for the rest of her life. Everything belongs to Amazon now that she's done that. But apart from that, it's all good. Wow, that went quick, she said. Amazing, thank you. It's Foxy Prime Day, says Lawful Meteor. It seems to be. Yuki Granny Gamer said, it was very easy signing my life away to Amazon. Yeah, I don't think you really have to sign your life away to Amazon Prime. I'm only kidding, peeps. I'm only kidding. It's a joke. Don't take it seriously. I'm just joking, all right? Jeez. And I'm being selfish, to be honest with you, asking you to give your Amazon Prime subs to me. Obviously, I would like them and I would appreciate them. But if you've got another streamer that's your more favourite than me, which is perfectly understandable, we've all got our favourites, then help them out instead. And if they're not affiliated, I'm sure they've got another way you can help them out. At the end of the day, I think most people that are live streamers want to be doing this for a living. So, yeah, do your best to help out your fellow streamer. Slack and I often send subscriptions to each other sometimes when we're feeling rather friendly. If not, if we're falling out with each other, we don't. Just Yankee says, is that a new texture for the trapdoor? It's not. What I've got on is vanilla tweaks, which makes the trapdoors look 3D, or at least one of the 3D packs that make it do that.
Just subscribed.
Look at that. Look at that. Aged New Gamer with Amazon Prime. Brand new subscription. Thank you very much, Aged New Gamer. I can't believe it. You designated me as your favourite streamer. This is wonderful news. Thank you very much. Unless, maybe you've got 2 Amazon Prime subscriptions and you're thinking, actually, I can subscribe to my both favourite streamers. Don't know how that would work, but it's an impressive feat nonetheless. So thank you. Thank you very much. I know that pack, but I didn't know it has this 3D texture, says Just Shanky. Well, you can pick. The thing with the vanilla tweaks is it's got loads of things and you just click which ones you want and it builds the pack for you, which is rather fancy. Why don't you do that with your pack on your website? Shut up. I would if I had the time, mate. I've already spent hours and hours and hours redoing my website this week, and I've got more to do. More coming on FoxyNoTail.com, by the way. Many more things to come. It all takes time, though. So many things to do. And so little time. I'm not sure if you're aware, if you're on my Discord. If you're not, why aren't you on my Discord? I put a message up yesterday about the lack of video due to Nelly. I'll give you a bit of free puppy cam for a moment. Nelly, oh, you can't see it from that angle. You might be able to see the giant bucket on her head. She has hurt her leg and has to have a little operation on her dew claw And as a result, she's very, very miserable right now and has a bucket on her head to stop her getting it because she tore a bandage off in her... Well, I say in her sleep. It wasn't in her sleep. She wasn't sleeping. Tore a bandage off last night, which is obviously not good. So now she's got a bucket on and she's not happy with me at all. She's very, very grumpy. She's not allowed to go for walks, which obviously she very much doesn't like. And it's all round a grumpy, grumpy doggo right now. Anyway, that's enough free puppy cam. Who do you think you are having all that free puppy cam? One of my 4 favourite foxes on TB, says JD. 4 foxes on TB? What? How is there 4 foxes on TB? It's me, Tiz, Rouge. Who's the 4th? Who's the 4th fox? Cone of shame, says Pickles. Yes. Poor Nelly. Poor Nelly. UK Granny Gamer has paid for puppy cam. There you go. And it was automatic. I don't have to do anything. This is wonderful news. He also a fave of NASA. Did you see my tweet? NASA, would you believe it? I can't believe it. I'm over the moon. NASA themselves, the space agency in America that a couple of people have heard of, they commented on my add-ons video saying that them and their friend have too much lag, so therefore can I make my mob heads not with entities? So I'm absolutely going to do that. If NASA says can I do that, then yeah, too right. I'm spent all day just doing it just for them. Amazing. Thanks, NASA. Wasn't really NASA, but it had the official logo and everything, so I was convinced. Why would you do that? I mean, fair enough if you're a fan of NASA, I get that, but why would you put your profile picture and name as NASA? Not like a joke version, not like NASA something, but just NASA. Why would you do that? Who do you think believes that you're NASA? Especially if you're going around commenting on YouTube videos for Minecraft saying, asking if they can fix the add-on so you don't get too much lag. NASA wouldn't get lag. NASA probably got the bestest internets in the world. I think theirs is only bested by Elon Musk's internet. I think he's the fastest person's internet in the world. And they are probably only a megabit or 2 behind, I would imagine. I think NASA would have better phones, says Pickles. Yes, absolutely. If they're doing it on why are they playing mobile? They got all them computers in the launch room. Why are they playing mobile? Jeez, they're doing it wrong, aren't they? We should ring NASA up and say, hey guys, look, we'll show you how to do it right. Come on, invite us down to NASA. We'll get set up on there. We'll do it. We'll sort you out a server, right? We'll add you a bit more RAM. It'll all be good. Jeez, NASA, it's noobs. NASA noobs. Total noobs, mate. That's not how you make trapdoors. I want them. I can't make many because they're so expensive. Why trapdoors so expensive, bro? Oh, because it is, mate. Over the moon with NASA, says Rotated Alface. Over the moon? Mr. Onion is a fox, says JD Mustard. Is he, though? Is he? Because everyone else seems to tell me he's an onion, which obviously he's not an onion. Clearly not. But, yeah. Is he a fox, though? That's the question. This has never been discovered. Or the question's probably never been asked, to be honest, because I don't think anyone really cares. But does everybody assume that... In fact, let's do a poll. Let's do a poll. Sorry, I'm having to look a long way round. My microphone's riding away now. New poll. Is Mr. Onion a fox? And I don't mean like, is he good looking? I mean, is he like me? Well, I'm good looking. I feel, is he good looking like me, basically? Yes, no. That's all we're having. You've got 1 minute to decide. Is Mr. Onion a fox? Put what your genuine thoughts are. You know, do you think he's a fox, or is he just Mr. Onion to you? Because to me, he's just Mr. Onion. I don't consider him as an animal, well, apart from like in a mean, like I'm an animal and I'm going to be mean to you type of way. That makes sense. Probably not. Doesn't really matter if it does. No, he's French. French people don't have foxes. Everybody knows. I read it on the internet, mate. We know French people never even seen foxes, mate. NASA should be playing on Threadripper. 3080 Ti with 128 gig of RAM and a Foxy UHD service is bare tech. Is that all? You think that's like... I know that's good for people at home, but that's not the fastest computers in the world. You're talking very much about consumer electronics there. You know, that's good for people at home. But if you're in the professional industry of gaming, you would have something that's beyond what they sell for consumers. There's so much stuff out there that we don't even really get to see unless you like Google it on the internet of And there's like quantum computers out there that do ridiculous things now, and graphics cards have been around for years and years and years that are miles better than anything that Nvidia or AMD have been putting out for years. But they're designed for like people like Pixar and people that need many graphics very quickly. And so yeah, you don't generally get to hear about them or see them in real life, but they do exist. So if you're there thinking that, you know, that 3080 Ti is the best thing since sliced bread, I'm afraid that you know, what is it, Maxter? One of the graphics card companies have been making ridiculously powerful graphics cards for millions of years. Check them out. You'll blow your mind. Lol, would it be a fox if it was looks-wise, says Stranathus. Yes, 56% of people said Mr. Onion is a fox. So I'm interested from the people that says no, what do you think he is? Yeah, not 30 Ti's, Quadros. Yeah, Quadros like better than the standard stuff, but they're still better than Quadros. He's a Foxy Onion, says Khaleesi. I don't think he is. Might be. Who knows? You guys appear to know, or at least think you do, but I don't know. I've no idea what Mr. Onion is. One day I'm sure we'll find. In fact, I don't think we'll care really. I doubt we'll find out. I doubt very much that we'll find out. You never know. Who knows what's around the corner? People with bendy eyes. Yes, people with bendy eyes indeed. I want a third option. He's neither to me. How can it be yes or no, but neither? What? Neither is the same as no in that instance, surely. Yes, no, neither. Neither's the answer. Is Mr. Onion a fox? Neither. I love his revenge songs, by the way, says Khaleesi. Well, thank you. So do I. I wish he'd do some more, but he's not talking to me at the moment. After somehow, I'm not sure how it happened, but his spaceship apparently exploded as he was flying away from the moon, and you know, him and whatever his name is, Paul Duck, just apparently floating about in space, unable to get home, which is bizarre, really. It's very difficult to sing when you're in space because no oxygen. Pickle says he wasn't given the form by a sheep. He wasn't. Oh, sorry. I'll read that again, Pickles, because I'm not reading the way you've written it at all. Wasn't he given form by a sheep? Does that make Mr. Onion a sheep? Maybe. It was the sheep of dreams, though. Could have been anything that you could dream of. Khaleesi says kids are constantly singing the first. Oh, I think Oliver still likes the first one, although he keeps playing the Mr. Onion one back, the Mr. Barbecue one back again as well. Zombie Kasei says no, he's both. Pickle says, I got Mr. Onion. I got it. Mr. Onion is a bit of wool. Guyver says, does he have any relatives named after other foods? I don't know if Mr. Onion's got relatives. Because he was technically imaginary that became real, I don't know whether he has any family at all or if he's just a completely unique entity. Who knows? Who knows? You guys decide. I've had enough of Mr. Onion. It winds me up. This bridge is lacking light, peeps. It's very much lacking light. Now, I could take some more time, go and chop some more wood, build some fences and do little archways along and put lights all the way along it with lanterns. But I don't know if I can be bothered to do that. What do you guys think? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's have it on every fourth one. 1, 2, 3. In fact, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll have one in the middle for a laugh. Why not? In fact, let's put that there. Even them out a bit more. There we go. Lovely jubbly. Lovely jubbly. And then, we're a bit wonky. Oh, this is not good at all. I'll have a double wide middle, I'm afraid, peeps. It's the only way. It is the only way. We need Mr. Cheese, says Just Janky. Maybe a cousin who's a pickle, says Guyver. I think you should let him take on the stream to answer all of your questions. No, he's banned from live streams. He does Discord streams now. He's banned from this actual channel. Not allowed. No one said don't sleep, have they? I'm just amazed that nobody's slept. No, okay, no one said don't sleep. I shall sleep. You're welcome, people of this server. Many tea. Many tea. Are they being sarcastic, the hot dish? Have I done something wrong? I'm not sure. I don't know whether that was a bad sleep or not. B-dubs as a fox, says Beartech. B-dubs doesn't play on Truly Bedrock.
Just Nino
Believe
just
it or not.
subscribed. Foxy no happy, Foxy no happy.
Foxy no happy no, Foxy happy no, Foxy. Hello, Jez. Thank you very much for 19 months. Not with Amazon Prime this time, though. Jez has put his hands deep inside of his pockets and pulled out a whole wedge of subscriptions there. 19 months. That's ridiculous. Thank you very much, Jez. Thank you very much. Very, very, very generous. Very generous. Very generous indeed. Many, many generouses. That's what that is. Right, we are at the end of our bridge, which means we're going to be moving to the other end of it now and making another path towards the village. But I don't actually know exactly where all the villagey stuff is. So we need to go and locate the village people and find out what they're up to. If anyone knows what the village people are up to, then please do let me know, because I'm very interested to find out what the village people are up to and where they are. Where are the village people? I don't know. What happened to them? Where do they live? Any room for me, says Lofty. No, we're full, Lofty. I'm sorry. You're going to have to go. Come back to the next one. We've hit capacity. Literally everyone on the internet is here, apparently. They said so in the chat. They are at Y, says Guyver. They're up to no good, said Han the Great Inventor. We shall investigate the village people and find exactly what... Hey, chicken, pushing me about. What do you think about? Is that my last golden carrot? Oh, no. Am I down to peasant food? Oh, jeez. I don't even have any peasant food on me. I've got wheat. I could make bread, but no, I don't want peasant food. I'm going home, peeps. Going home. Doors shut quick, lol. I thought I'd hold it open a little, says Khaleesi. I heard Mr. Onion, said Lofty. I don't think he did. You might have heard talk of Mr. Onion, but he's definitely not here. He's in the same place as Mitz, I think. They've gone missing. Either that or Mitz is just not talking again because I always ignore her messages. Although I've been making a concerted effort not to ignore Mitz's messages recently, and I thought I was doing a good job. So if she is ignoring me, that's on Mitz, not on me. I'm telling you. Telling you, bro. Right, okay. We need... Well, I don't think we need anything out of here, actually, do we? We could do with more wood. I don't think we need to go get more wood at the minute. I think we're all right. We just needed food. It's all good. Oh, I'll take some more bushes. But I haven't blamed Mitz for anything this time, Blue Cat. I didn't blame anything. I just made a point saying she's not here. I didn't blame any... Oh, jeez. Why am I getting in trouble for blaming Mitz? Sad fox noises. Right, peeps. We are moving on, moving out to the other side of the bridge. To the side it bridge. Hopefully Sid the Troll won't jump out from underneath it and won't tell us off. We'll take one of them. We'll load up. Load up as much as we can, and maybe we could, if we can chop this chest in... Oh, jeez. Chop this chest in half. We can take half of it with us. Come back for the other half. I'll just need the chest, mate. That's all I need. There, oh, that one. Thanks. Thanks, mate. I changed my mini blocks and mob heads pack in my world to experimental ones. All of the mini blocks in my sugar box got disappeared, says Epic Killer. Yes, I made a slight boo-boo in that video by saying it was fully compatible, because it was when I made the video. But then what I did is I thought, oh, I don't need to use the spawn eggs anymore because we got items. So I took the spawn eggs out of the pack, forgetting very much that you would have spawn eggs in your sugar boxes. So I very much hope that you've got a backup of that world so that you can put the old pack on. And if you put all of the mob heads and mini blocks on the floor first before you upgrade the pack, then they will, when you get them back again, you'll be items and not spawn eggs. So that was my fault. I should have left the spawn eggs in the pack. So I'm very sorry. I've caused you to lose all of your but then you can collect them again. So it's like win-win. You know, it's a good thing that you've lost them all. Waiting a bit here. Ooh. Sounds like quite the experiment, says Pickles. Well, it is experimental, you know. The warning was there. It said on the tin, don't do this. Foxy doesn't know what he's talking about. Hello, Foxy. Hope you're doing well. AI asked my dog what 2 minus 2 equals. He said nothing. What? AI asked my dog what 2 minus... What? Oh, I asked my dog. He said nothing. I don't understand. Evening, Hanku. Hanku, how you doing, bud? Your package arrived today. I haven't had chance to sort it out yet, but I have screwed the things into the other little things. I've done that. Look, I've done that much, but I've been busy. That's as much as I got done. You probably go like, oh, you've done it wrong. You're about to go the other way around. Well, I figured that out later. Be fine. Don't worry about it, mate. It's all good. Oh, he said nothing. Oh, I get it. Because it's 0 is the answer. Right. Jeez. That's really bad. That's awful. Oh, you should be banned for that joke. That's a terrible joke. That's an absolutely awful joke. Jeez. I get it. Do you know you're the funniest person I ever seen, says Demetrius? I did not know that, and I would strongly suggest you go and see other people, because I'm definitely not the funniest person around. So if I'm the funniest person you've seen, then yeah, I would definitely request that you explore like the real world slightly more, because there are other people out there with more comical genius than my own. I know it's hard to believe, but it's a true story. I've seen them on the internet. They exist. Rob has so many dad jokes, says Just Shanky. I bet he does. It's the type of person that does do dad jokes, which is probably why. Right, we are now at the very bottom of our bridge, ready to start our new expedition towards the village. But we need to know where are all those diamonds from? Oh my! Right, okay. Let's drop some torches down as a little path and figure it out. Don't forget your push-up. I won't, Hanku. I won't forget it. I will remember it at some point. I can't disturb Nelly. She's very poorly at the moment, and she's been sleeping all day long. She's fed up. She doesn't want to be stuck at home anymore, like not being able to go out for walks. So while she's resting now, I don't really want to disturb her. But if you remind me, I know you'll disappear in a minute because you always do. But if you remind me, I will definitely do it. You know, that's genuine. I don't want to disturb her while she's sleeping, because, bless her, she can't go out for walks at the minute and she's absolutely fed up. Her foot's hurting her. She doesn't like having a bucket on her head. She's just not having a good time, really. So, yeah, definitely we'll do that soon-ish. Maybe. Possibly. If I remember. If I don't happen to see the chat message that reminds me, then that's not on me, surely. Why don't eggs tell jokes? Says Avoided Law. They'd crack each other up. That's only the case if they're good at telling jokes. If they're like somebody that does bad dad jokes, then I don't think they'd be very good at telling jokes at all. In which case, I don't think they'd crack each other up. I think they'd be safe. Eggs are allowed to tell bad jokes. It's the only way they can stay safe. It's a true story. I've seen it on the internet. Hello, Foxy. I'm late as usual, says the Patchy Panda. You are indeed the Patchy Panda. You are indeed very late. If you're going to pay your late fee, please. Your late fee, put it in the donation box. That would be appreciated. Right then. Okay. We shall go torching our way over to this direction. It looks like someone's been bone mealing. Bone mealing? Bone mealing. Bone mealing. It's what is going on here? I was just bumbling about. Gee whiz. What's happening with it? Look at that smoke. Is that because of... That's got to be vanilla twigs, right? It looks more like bubbles. Who been building these things? Bone and mealing, says Bedrock. JCB's here saying, "Cooey." Hello, JCB. How you doing? What's going on? That looks like it's had problems. It definitely looks like, oh dear. I reckon someone was building something really nice there, and then they left it a little bit too long and loads of stuff started growing out of it. That's unlucky. Very unlucky. I might go and clear that up for them at some point. If we get time, we can clear that all up. What's going on here? What's going on here? Look at all of this outdoor decoration making mine look rubbish and useless. This is not allowed. Other people aren't allowed to be doing decorating. It's only me that's allowed to go around making the place look slightly better than it did. Yeah, that's Rosie. Made a manor. And made a tent and a stage. We've got a Glastonbury, says JCB. Oh, okay. Foxy's Gardening Services, says Jushanki. I don't really want to go round that way with my path now then, because I don't want to go over here. It's too nice. Oh, I guess these blocks are kind of leading this way, so I guess we should link up with this one. Oh, jeez. Where's that going? What did we... What? It just doesn't it just, right? So I've made a field. Sorry, I've made a field, a not very good bridge, a tiny hole in the wall, and a bit of path, and other people. Jeez. I think I should die now. I think I should definitely be dead. Other people have made whole castles. I'm feeling slightly under... Like I haven't done enough, basically. Oh, jeez. Maybe nobody will notice. Maybe nobody will notice the complete lack of anything that I've done. I haven't been to the end. I haven't been to the nether. I haven't done anything dangerous. I've not stayed out at night. And all of these other people have done all of those things and built giant things. I was like, oh, this server's only going to last a month. I don't need to do anything because no one else will. Don't these people have jobs and things to do? Jeez. I like your map on Bedrock, says Demetrius. I got a map on Bedrock. Nice. Woohoo. Thank you. Foxy, I made a sugarcane farm and that's it. You're not alone, says JCB. Yeah, but I have no comeback on that. I'm feeling sorry for myself, JCB, okay? Just stop trying to make me feel better. Doesn't work. Yes, but I'm sure Yes, but I'm sure they're a very lovely field, bridge and hole in the wall, lol, says Herdy Cat. Right. Can't tell if I'm reading that wrong or it's written wrong. Somebody's clearly come and put these here, and I'm destroying it all. I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry, whoever it was that put all of those things there, but I'm destroying it all. It's going to be flat, mate. A flat, mate? Oh, that's nice. Got someone to talk to, hasn't he? No, not a flat, mate. I said it. Oh, jeez. Well, they're more likely to walk over a bridge or live in the castle. Well, are they more likely to walk over the bridge or live in the castle? Well, that's very true. At least my bridge is useful. What's a castle useful for? When did castles ever do anything in real life? Oh, dear. I've fallen in the old mate. Herding cats. Oh, I've read that one already. It didn't make sense the first time around, so I shan't try and do it again. Jeez. Smash into bits all the stuff how the people have done. Doopy-doo. Nobody will mind. Maybe they will. Don't really care. I'll get in trouble. That's fine. Doop-de-doo. Right. We have a oh, I'm going to build this back out again now. All this bit I took away, I'm going to have to build back out again now. Going to have to build it back out again now, aren't we? Hey? You said that was all you'd built. I'm saying, but I'm sure they're very lovely, even if they are just a field, a bridge, and a hole in the wall. Just teasing. Oh, right, okay. Yes. I mean, they're all right. I mean, if you look over there, you can see clearly everything that I've done is pales into insignificance and looks like a baby's done it. But, you know, compared to my own level of standards, it's epic, the work that I've done. Maybe, possibly. I keep telling myself that. It'll make me feel slightly better. Foxy, have you got any shulker boxes to JCB? Yeah, Shep gave me 2. I got 2 shulker boxes. I'm not looking to sell them or give them away if that's what you're after. But if you're after giving me more, I would graciously take them. Graciously, with extra graciousness. I have no money because I don't go mining, so I can't buy them from you. But if you've got more and you want to give them away because you feel sorry for me, like you should, because I'm rubbish, then I will graciously accept them. A bit. Thank you. Oops. Oops. I put a hole here, didn't I? Just claim someone's building who died, says Hanku. They died too early. They won't have anything left, will they? There'll be no building to claim, Hanku. Come on, you thought you was this clever chap. Use your brain. I feel a bit sorry for you, yes. Says JCB. Excellent. My plan is working. Yes. I'm just amazed I'm still alive. I genuinely didn't think I'd be playing this for more than a week. I thought I'd be well dead by now. I'm really happy that I'm still alive, but I do think maybe I've played it a little bit too safe. Maybe, once we've done this path today, we should perhaps go on a little bit of an adventure. We've got 3 totems now. Maybe we should set ourselves a challenge, something that we should achieve, or try and get an item maybe by the end of the live stream. That might be an entertaining thing to do. It might obviously cut our time on Don't Die a little bit short, but at the end of the day, if that happens, that's the whole point, isn't it? It's all good fun. So I'm not too fussed about staying alive much longer, because I wasn't planning on being alive this long in the first place, if that makes sense. So yeah, if you want us to do that, if you want us to go on a bit of an epic adventure later on, then let me know. I vote for a beacon, says Hanku. Yeah, something. Hello, guy, you just look like exactly what you do in your videos. I can't believe it. Like a famous person. 6. Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Patterson. If you don't get that reference, you're not old enough. Curiosity kills the cat, not a fox, says Just Shanky. Yeah, Curiosity killed the fox many times. I am living proof that Curiosity regularly kills the fox. There is a big hole down there. I better not drop in it. Otherwise, I won't be able to do that thing that we just said that we might be doing later on. Because I'll be dead. And those shulker boxes that JCB's just given me will be a complete waste of time. Hope you don't mind this mess I've made here, JCB. It's a path, honest. It's not just a death trap of many holes. I'm not that old, says UK Granny Gamer. Well, it must just be me then. I'm the old one. I'll be the old fuddy-duddy. Don't you worry about it. It's fine. Oh, look at this. Many. We can collect all of the materials and move them all at once. This is wonderful news. Oh, we could even colour code them and have things inside them. I mean, I've only been considering temporary storage at this moment because I didn't expect to be alive, but this makes me feel like I'm on a whole new level of being able to do good things. JCB for the win. Right, we don't need torches or lanterns. I don't know why I've just put those in my inventory. We're now on the look for many slabs. Slabs, andesite and gravel. And a bit of wood. Not too much wood, but a bit. Ideally dark oak, but we don't have any dark oak. We shall take the slabs. We shall take some podzol. We shall take some coarse dirt. All of the things I said I didn't want. There we go. Here's me slabs. I knew I had some somewhere. Hiding in here there was. Hiding from me. We'll take a bit of bricks as well. Can't beat a bit of bricks. I remember the Dingle Kevin and Perry released very well. The single, you mean? The Dingle. I'm old enough to recognise Kevin and Perry, says Rotated Elface. I didn't get it either, UK Granny, but perhaps I'm too old. Kevin and Perry, says Lofty, yes. What is idea of raids? A raid is basically when... Hello? Oh, man. You're a star. Thank you. So, yeah, a raid on Twitch is when basically you are live streaming and you've got a few viewers watching you and you want to pass that on. You want to send your viewers to someone else to help support that other person that you're going to. Get yourself out there, maybe. You know, if you're up raiding, you might see, hey, there's a YouTuber there that I, or a Twitch streamer that I like. I would like to be recognized by them, so I'm going to up-raid and send my people to them. And I probably wouldn't do that unless you've got a reasonable number of people watching your own stream. Otherwise, you might come across as a little bit like leechy. But if you've got a few, and you're feeling like you would like to get to know that person a bit more, or maybe develop a contact at some point, then it's a good idea to maybe send them an upgrade. If you have loads of streamers, it's very common that a big streamer will pass on a big raid to a smaller streamer that maybe they don't know them, but they've maybe found them on the internet. And they want to help support smaller streamers and help smaller streamers grow, because Twitch has not got a very good way of actually, you know, finding new streamers and new content. It's not got much discoverability. So they're kind of the main reasons that raves exist. The other ones is obviously if you're with a team, you've got a team of people, or you're playing on the same server and you just want to pass your viewers on to them and, you know, carry on. Or if it's a stream day or something like that, then it's a good idea to send your viewers on to one of your friends or whoever's next on the stream day. So there's lots of reasons for raiding, really. But most of them are to help out and support other channels. Not a very productive one, not gonna lie, says Stranathus. What? Oh goodness, is that what it was? Rotated alpha face. Lol, I do remember that, says Herding Cats. I have a joke about chemistry, but I don't think it will get a reaction, says wow. Oh jeez. Oh Nelly, oh Nelly. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Feel awful, bless her. It's the first day she's had the bucket on and she's really struggling with it. She can't do anything. But every time I take it off to sort of help her out, she's just like, oh, I'm going to eat my bandage. I can eat my bandage now. And I'm like, no, don't eat your bandage. Oh, I can't, but I want to eat it. Don't do it. Tastes nice. Doesn't taste nice. Stop eating your bandage. But I still can't imagine Twitch with an algorithm like YouTube, says Just Shanky. What have I missed? Have I missed something there? I feel like I've missed half the conversation. Twitch. There's a lot of things Twitch could do to improve. Twitch, for a start, their mobile app, particularly from a creator's point of view, is awful. It's absolutely terrible. I often want to like just log into Twitch from when I'm out and about and just check something or change. Like if I'm going to be going live, I'm not necessarily sat at my computer. I might be walking the dog quickly before the stream, or I might be doing something and I want to go on and change the stream title or do something, or just change some of my settings. But most of it's locked out. You can't do anything unless you're at your PC, so that's terrible. And just having a search function, or just like just a list of people that are into similar interests as your own that you can browse through a bit easier. Or you got the homepage, some random video from someone you've never heard of starts blasting out through your speakers. Why that exists, I have no idea. Why there's an autoplay feature on there is awful. I don't know. There's so many things that they could just improve. It's so bad. It's awful. It's terrible. And I do genuinely think they're probably, if they don't get their act together relatively soon, I think in a few years' time they will definitely be on the way out. There'll be other things that take over that are just clearly better. And YouTube, for one, is very much looking like it's after that space. And YouTube, much as they've got a lot of their own flaws, are leading in a lot of ways. I think the reason a lot of the Twitch streamers are not going over to YouTube is because the monetization side of things on YouTube's not very good. However, they've just really improved the YouTube membership system. So now you can set whatever membership price you want, kind of like the Twitch subscriptions, but Twitch subscriptions are set at a certain fee. And on YouTube, you get a higher percentage now as well. Kate says, I'm starting to like Twitch more and more than YouTube. There's a lot to like about Twitch, and if you are only interested in live streams, it's probably the better platform to be looking at. But it's just, it's impossible to grow on Twitch unless you've got a second way of getting an audience. If you've got a YouTube channel, or if you're a TikToker, or if you've got some sort of social media following that you're regularly working with, then you can grow on Twitch. If you haven't, you'll never grow on Twitch. If you're just live streaming on Twitch, you'll never get more than 15 to 20 viewers unless you're ridiculously lucky and you get, you do a lot of networking, or you're just lucky with other people that do Twitch. It's just one of those things. There's very, very few people. In fact, I think it's like 1% of all of the Twitch streamers get more than 15 viewers on average, which is crazy. Absolutely ridiculous percentage. Nelly needs some love, says Honeyburger. She absolutely does. She absolutely does, bless her. Many loves. I want it to be more messy over at this end as the wood comes in, and then get slightly less messy as we go on. Just because I think it'd be sort of I know it seems daft because it's one path, but I just feel like there would be more traffic at the end of the bridge, like heavy, stompy feet, than there would maybe as the path goes off, because people would end up wandering off in different directions. That makes sense. No? Good. Holroy says, I'm in. Hopefully it's going to last and be stable. Have you got bad internet? Makes sense. I came through here through YouTube, says Khaleesi. Yeah, I think probably, for me at least, most people did. I bet there's not many... In fact, hands up in the chat if you came from Twitch, like from another source on Twitch, or you found me just browsing through Twitch. I bet there's not many. And then after that, we'll do one for YouTube. But don't do anything if you've come here from YouTube just yet. Wait a minute. Wait. I need many fences. Is JCB going to magically pop up behind the sulker boxes and throw fences at me? She's not, is she? I need spruce ones, which means I'm now going to have to demolish all of my spruce. This is bad news. This is bad news. I can make sticks from oak. I'm not wasting my sticks. I'm from Twitch, says Kate. Poll, says Light Gen. That would be... I don't know spruce, says JC. Fair enough. Okay, we'll do a poll. New poll. Question. How did you find me? Answer number 1 is browsing Twitch. Number 2 is a Twitch raid from another streamer. Number 3 is YouTube. Number 4 is other. Right, we're going to do that for 5 minutes. Give yourself a chance. Give yourself a chance to fill it in. Have a think about it. There you go. The poll is starting. This is excellent. I found you by TB, says Just Shanky. Yeah, through YouTube then. That would be, wouldn't it? I guess. Unless it was through the TB Discord, maybe. Oh, that's a good point, actually. In that case, your answer would be other. Right. Let's make many sticks. No! Oh. Okay. Fair enough. That worked out. And many fences. Boom. Thank you. We'll have many fences. YouTube, 86% so far. Ooh. I'm not very good at placing wood, it would seem. It would seem. Oh, that's a good joke. That was an accident. Didn't mean to. I don't make bad jokes like that. Yes, you do. You do it all the time. Shh, no, I don't. People watch it. Don't give away my rubbish secrets. Ooh, we've left a few holes around down here. Probably these fences. It'd be nice if you could have fence like on a grass path block without it breaking it. That would be good. I'd like that. That'd make me happy. FoxyNoTail. 85%. There is more. 4 people came from browsing Twitch. Amazing. So you're a liar that... No, I never said all. You did. Wow, I've run out. Really? Run out of fences already? I've only done half? Oh, jeez. Oh, mate. Can't believe I've run out of fences already. This is bad news. Bad news indeed. I have to leave and come back to get rid of a drop down to be able to vote, says Khaleesi. Fair enough. Don't worry about it. It's fine. You can leave and come back as much as you want. You don't have to come back if you don't want. You can just go if that's what you want to do. There's no requirement to be here. Only your own desires. Which, you know, I know can be overwhelming sometimes. It is what it is. That's one of my favourite type of jokes, says Kate. Which one's that? JD must have said, found you on YouTube, but I'm here now because of a Discord notification. Yeah, we're not talking about this stream on its own. We're talking about in general. Like, just how did you find my Twitch streams? If anyone's done the wrong answer, then, well, it doesn't really matter. It's only a bit of fun. But you've ruined it for everyone. Speaking of ruining it for everyone, if you haven't followed already and you're enjoying this, I would recommend following because that does help you, be able to see when I go live in future. I do generally stick to a pretty tight schedule of Tuesdays and Thursdays at the same time. It does change sometimes depending on, you know, life and things. But most Tuesdays and Thursdays I will go live at the same time. And occasionally on Sundays as well, although it's been a little bit lacking on Sundays recently because I've had an awful lot of many things going on. So yeah, if you wanna follow, that also means you can chat in the chat as well if you follow. If you don't, if you're just happy just chilling out and finding them occasionally, then that's absolutely fine. It's not a problem. No requirement to follow. Oh, I mean, it would have been from one of your YouTube video notifications, says Guyver. Oh, I see. I found you when I was looking for some kind of farm, I assume that means Sliminski. I believe it was the Guardian farm. And then they corrected themselves with the correct word. They put kind instead of kid, which I knew that's what they meant because I'm incredibly intelligent. Incredibly. Probably one of the most intelligent people you've ever seen in your entire life. It's a true story. Self-proclaimed. I mean, obviously I made that up. But I think it's true. I think it's true. Right. We're going to have to go chop some more spruce in a minute. Before we do that, we're going to see, have we still got any bone meal? Jesse B came through with some bone meal last time. We have still got a little bit of bone meal. So let's not go too crazy because we don't have tons. But we do want a little bit of bone meal throughout this lovely path here. What a lovely, gorgeous path it is. Coming together nice it is. Coming together nice. Lovely. Now I'm going to go get rid of it all again. We place all of the bone meal and then we break all of the bone meal. %82% has won YouTube. 82%. 40 people found me from my YouTube channel. 6 people, 12%, has found me from browsing Twitch. 2%, oh no, 2 people, 4% from other. And only 1 person is here from another Twitch raid. So there you go. That probably suggests then that Twitch raids are maybe not all they've cracked up to be. Maybe Twitch raids are not quite as useful as we think they are. Or maybe it's just one of those particular occasions where there's just not many people here from a Twitch raid. It'd be interesting to do that poll again in the future and see if we get differing results, because we have had an awful lot of our followers have come from raids. So you would think that you would get more viewers come from raids, really. The ability to speak does not make you intelligent, says Living Carrot. Ask Beck, what's that from? Is that Talkie Toaster? Or is that what that's from? I can't remember what it's from. I think there was that on Red Dwarf. There was that joke on Red Dwarf at one point about Talkie the Toaster. About the fact that he could talk that made him... I think that was talking about intelligence, but... What am I thinking? Oh, Jar Jar Binks, that's right. That's right, Jar Jar Binks. That's where I got the noise for the noise. The not very good attempt at a voice. Smashing all this to bits because we need to remove some of this podzol and put some grass back because it's looking a little bit awful over here, all of this podzol. Sorry if someone has intentionally put podzol here, but it's going away. I like Red Dwarf though, lol, says Living Carrot. Me too. I think that, as much as I don't generally have favourites, I think I will 100% say that Red Dwarf is my all-time favourite TV show ever. It sat with me from when I was young. I still watch it now. I could still find it just as funny as I did back then. It's just 100% my type of comedy. It's inoffensive, mostly. Happy, easy, silly jokes and slapstick. You can't beat it, really. Is it a sci-fi? It is. Basically, it's a very silly British sci-fi from the 80s where there's only mainly most of the time 4 people in it. There's not many actors. There's only 4 people in it. There's Lister, who is the main character, if you like, and he was basically a low-level technician on a mining ship, basically a huge big ship that was out in space that was designed to go interplanetary and go around mining asteroids and things like that. And his like next up in command, if you like, another technician was somebody called Rimmer. Now, Lister is a bit of a lazy slob, a bit of a scruff, doesn't really, doesn't really conform to the ideals of being, like, bothering to look after himself particularly. He's quite happy just going to the pub and messing about with his friends. Typical sort of younger bloke, I guess, from that time. Whereas Rimmer is very much straight, he wants to go up the ladder of his career, wants to do well, but unfortunately nothing good happens to Rimmer. He is incredibly unlucky, very much like Big Chicken in that way, and everything that can happen to Rimmer happens to Rimmer, and nobody seems to like him because he's not easy to get on with. He always says the wrong thing, he's not very nice to people, and he puts his stuff before everyone else. It's a little bit selfish, but it's quite funny the way it works. Then eventually they meet this, there's a cat which has grown into a human, because basically what happened is in the first episode is the mining ship, because Lister and Rimmer are not very good at their jobs and because of certain things that happened, there was a radiation leak. Lister was in stasis because he'd been naughty and therefore survived the radiation leak. And 3 million years later, after everyone else had died and he was the only person left, they brought Rimmer back as a hologram, and it's basically them two on the ship on their own with the cat. That he had a cat that was also safely locked away in the hold that over years had somebody must have been pregnant, because basically a whole race of cats appeared and then got wiped out, and there's only one left at the end of it, and it's like a human cat basically. And then later on in the series, there's a robot that comes in called Crichton, who's absolutely wonderful. Although the first episode with Crichton in, where they meet him, is completely different to how he is in the rest of them. But I think the funniest one, the funniest character for a lot of it, certainly in the earlier ones, is Holly, the ship's computer, which is just the best dry humour that you'll ever see. It's just genius. So, yeah. Red Dwarf is very British, great fun, says Holroyd. It is indeed. I think it's quite popular in America now, though. I think it has got quite the US following these days. It's a bit of a cult classic, even over the pond. So yeah. It's cold outside. There's no kind of atmosphere. I'm all alone, more or less. That's the theme tune. I nearly went into song then, but I'm not going to do it. But yeah, that's one of the best theme tunes in the world as well. I don't know why. It doesn't make any sense, really, but I love it. I suppose it does make sense if you think about the words, but it doesn't fit the show at all, but it does at the same time, if that makes sense. The later series, after they hit about Series 8, it all went a little bit downhill, and then they stopped doing it, and then they've tried to bring it back a few times since then. I think the most recent one, or the one before the most recent one, was either Series 11 or Series 12. That was brilliant, but then the most recent one was not quite as brilliant as that. So there's also been, I think, a movie or two, or some specials. I love Holly Dead, Pan and Brilliant, says Herding Cats. Yeah, it's brilliant. He is brilliant. I'm red hot in here today. I might have to go and open the door in a minute, but I'm a little bit worried that Nelly will wander off and go and chew her thing off, even though she's got a bucket on. So I'm sure she'll find a way. Right, we've got some hay bales here. Let's go and plonk a few hay bales around. Why not? And then we'll go and chop down some mighty spruce, and then we'll go on a bit of an expedition, I guess. We'll go and be daring and risk our lives for no reason other than entertainment. Why not? Why not? It makes sense to me. Waiting for TB Red Dwarf crossover series, says Mongo. I've nearly done Red Dwarf in my videos so many times. I nearly have. But the thing is, because it's so close to me, because I love it so much, whenever I try and take on any of the accents or the characters, it's just never good enough. And I don't want to spoil something that I find so important to me, really, I guess. So I keep, every time I've come up with ideas to do it, I shy away from it. My going back a long time, my biggest ever video, my Christmas special for 2017, where we did all of the going into space and Star Wars and the Death Star. That originally, part of the storyline, had a big Red Dwarf bit in it, but I had to cut it all out because it just wasn't gonna reflect as well as I wanted it to. How are you doing the instrumental accompaniment for Mr. Onion's Revenge vids, says JD Mustard. The instrumental accompaniment? I just sort of hum it and it sounds like the real thing. Do you mean where am I getting the backing tracks from for the music? Is that what you're asking? I can tell you my secrets, but then I will have to kill you. Or I could just like you know the secrets. Either way, it's fine. But there may be death involved. Hands up in the chat if you want me to tell them. Oh, I nearly forgot to say, FoxyNoTail, your episode with the laser firing in all directions had my two little boys in fits of laughter. Well done, sir. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad that they like the laser thing. That makes me happy. That makes me happy. Where's my hoe? Where's me hoe? I'm sure I had a hoe. Did I take it home? It's at home. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take a sugar box with us and we're going to go and grab some of our valuable materials from home. I laugh more than the kids, says Khaleesi. Lofty says, why isn't Mr. Onion talking to you, Foxy? Oh, he's upset. Apparently, Lofty, get this right, his spaceship supposedly just exploded on his way back from the moon with Polduck. And, I mean, I have no idea what happened, but for some reason, he's very cross at me. I was just explaining to him about my new laser, and he just seemed to lose the plot with me. He got in a big huff, walked out, slammed the door, and I haven't seen him since. And in-game, apparently, he's just still floating around in space with Polduck. So, he's not very happy at all. Are most streams Java on Bedrock? What do you mean in general or mine? I mean, are we talking the whole of Minecraft here, or are we just talking about my streams? I'm assuming we're just talking about mine. In which case, most of them, the majority are on Truly Bedrock. But some, like this one, are on Java Edition. However, I have not got an announcement, but I do have news about something that I wasn't planning on announcing yet that might mean sometime in the future, relatively soon, we might be seeing a little bit more Java Edition live streams. That's right. I've been invited to Hermit. No, I haven't. No, I am very much planning on launching for the latest update that comes out. Probably, I was thinking of 1.17, but I'm probably to be honest with you, going to wait until 1.18 now, just because. Oh, that's a long time to wait. But basically, I want to start a patron Java server, and I want to base my Thursday live streams from that. I don't want to do videos from it because I know that if I say that I'm going to do that, I won't live up to it, and I'll feel like I've let people down. But I would like my Tuesday live streams to be Truly Bedrock, and my Thursday live streams to be something else, and I would very much like that to be playing with my favourite peeps, who are obviously my patrons. So that's the plan. So I was planning on getting it all set up and ready for soon. However, I think it's probably a good idea to wait until 1.18. I guess you better fetch Mr. Run from the moon, says Lovely. Nah, it'll be alright. It'll be fine. What could possibly go wrong, Lovely? Well, he doesn't need me. He's proven time and time again I don't need string for that. He's proven time and time again he doesn't need me, Lofty. In fact, he's said it many times. I don't need you. Leave me alone. Stop looking at me funny while I'm in the bath. And I just say, look, I need to brush my teeth. I'm not looking at you. It's a mirror. He said so. Don't know why, though, says Holroy. What? Java, not Bedrock, says Just Shanky. Yes, we've already got 2 Bedrock patron servers. So I'm thinking of Java. Mr. Onion face reveal, says Beartech. I don't think that's a good idea. I think this is a bad idea. If you see his real face, it will turn you inside out. It's a true story. Someone else saw it once. They've never been the same. You just don't know what it's like having the soles of your feet on the inside. Ugh, bear thinking about. Does not bear thinking about. Can you imagine it? Can you imagine it? That scratchy feeling on the inside of your foot. You know how the bottom of your foot just sometimes itches? Imagine that, but with the inside of your foot on that. Oh, jeez. You wouldn't want to scratch it. Couldn't scratch it. On your nails will be on the insides of your hands. This is why it's imperative that we don't look at Mr. Onion, especially while he's in the bath. Like I do when I'm brushing my teeth. I'm back. Had to focus on homework, says Kate. JCB's clipped it. I'm looking at you. It's a mirror. Wonderful. Thank you, JCB. I can rely on you. I know how to get Mr. Onion back. Just blow the moon up again. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. No, I think we've drummed in the moon stuff to death at this point on Truly Bedrock. I think we need a new thing. I can't see the moon is going to be involved in any more plot or storyline at this point, just because it's been done to death. We need something different. We need like a different moon, maybe something else that's in the sky that we could focus on instead of the moon. I think that would be better. Plot says, hello, good evening, Mr. No-Tail. How are you, good sir? I'm very good. I'm actually really good, surprisingly, because Oliver has been here. He's gone home today. He's back to his mum's house today, but he's been here and he's been not very well at all. He's had the world's most sorest throat and hoarse voice and not a cough. And he got a test, so he wasn't like COVIDed, but he wasn't very well. And it was going around his school and he was awful. So that was sad. And then Nelly, she's bad because she's hurt her leg, so she's had to have her operation. So she's really sad and down in the dumps. And I'm fine. I thought I would have got Oliver's cough, and I thought I would have had to have my dew claw removed because everybody knows that's contagious, but I didn't, which I'm really happy about. Carol is lurking. Eurovision time? That's more important. Is it Eurovision today? I can't believe that. Meteor shower from the sun, men, says Bittertech. Kate says, OMG, I never heard Mr. No-Tail. Got to use that now. What? Oh, Mr. No-Tail. Oh, jeez. The sun, says Khaleesi. No! Did you get tested? I bought a pack. I downloaded from the internet a free pack from the government of self-testing kit. I downloaded it. No, I ordered the self-test kits online, and I did mine and Oliver. And there's a couple of other people in it. Well, in fact, there's a few people in his class that have got it now, and they've reported to the school that they've had the official tests, and they're fine. So there's no need to worry about that. It's absolutely fine. But yeah, he's already had it. So I think is it something like there's only 30-something confirmed cases of people having it twice in the whole world? So chances of him having it again are pretty slim. Pretty slim. Like he's having a much better chance of being struck by lightning, winning the lottery, you know, suddenly turning blue. So yeah, pretty unlikely that it was that. Downloadable test kits, interesting. Well, it kind of is, because you go online and you order it, and then like it turns up at your door a couple of days later. So I know it's not, but it's fun to say, isn't it? Fun to imagine. I like the fact that it's free. I'm still staggered that it is. Doesn't make any sense. Why the government's doing that? I mean, I think it's great that it is, but it doesn't make sense. I'm sure at some point they're going to turn around there. There's a $59.99 each, but you've got to take one if you've sneezed ever. Oh, all right then. They're going to need to start clawing back the financial deficit they've built up, is all I'm thinking. Herding Cats is now lurking, and they will be missed, apparently, says Streamlabs. Bedtime story time, says BBIAB from Herding Cats. Having to try the prune tool this week, I didn't realise it still works. It does, but bear in mind, it does prune your nether to the same as what you've put your end, even if you put different values in. So make sure you don't prune your end if you want... Well, don't prune it too small, because otherwise your nether will get pruned that small as well, and you lose stuff from that. So make sure your end prune size is the same as your nether size, if that makes sense. I will be doing an update on that soon. It's just getting round to it. There's so much to do at the minute. It's unbelievable. So yeah, it's one of those things that is up and coming, but not just yet. Because I'm just too blooming busy, mate. I can't believe how many things I've got to do. It's unbelievable. Why did real life get hard, and when did it happen? I was just like biddling about. Biddling about's a real word, by the way. I didn't make it up, honestly. I was biddling about, being myself, doing myself things, and then all of a sudden, boom, I had all of the jobs to do in the entire world. Boom. I don't want a hoe, I want an axe. And I don't like it. I got all of the jobs, and it's not fair. I'm using the version switches to stay in 1.16 until the holidays, says JD Mustard. Well, I bet that doesn't last until the holidays. I think you'll be missing out and thinking everyone's had copper for months and I haven't, and I want it. And then you'll upgrade, and then the update will come out, and you'll be thinking, I wish I'd just done it from the start. Wish I'd just done it from the start and enjoyed 1.17 in all of its glory. Was it Big Chicken that made biddling about? Yes. 100%. I don't know where biddling about come from. I've said it before. I don't know why I've said it before or where it came from, but it's definitely a word I've used. But it doesn't make any sense, does it? It's such a strange word. Well, I'm now going to attack Liara's spruce pile again. Hopefully she won't mind. Do you know if I were to make OP enchantments via MBT editing, if the illegal ones will work better? Efficiency, for example. Well, yeah, if you put yourself efficiency 999, or I think you can actually go like to a ridiculous value with it on your thing using MBT editor, then it will scale. So like looting, if you use looting 999, everything gives you the maximum number of drops. Although again, it like I say, it's scalable. You can go higher than that. Why you'd want to, I don't know, but you can. But you can't do it in game. You can only do it through world editors such as MCC Tool Chest. What do you think about the new versions which are launcher that Silent Whisper made a video on, says Just Shanky? I think he's putting me out of business, mate. I think it looks wonderful. I think it looks absolutely brilliant, and I'm looking forward to trying it out at least, and hope it's as good as it looks. I am a little bit disappointed that the thing is, I'm so frustrated a lot of the time because I had plans to make my version switch probably not as fancy looking as that, but have the same level of stuff that you could do with it, but I never have time to do it. So it frustrates me that I never got time to realise all of the things I want to do. There's so much I could do with all my software, but just no time to do it. So it frustrates me to think, someone else has done it now. It kind of makes mine pretty much pointless at this point, which is fine. I'm glad these things exist, but I'd really like to keep ahead of the game with it. I just don't have the time. So, I think it looks ace. I think it looks awesome. I'm really looking forward to it coming out, and I hope it works as well as it seemed to in Silent's video. I hope Mojang take note and say, do you know what? This is really good. Let's actually adopt it for us, because it looks to be everything that you could possibly want and more. I'm looking forward to the F3 screen that's coming as well by... is it the same person? Is it Lucas somebody or other? Or are they different people that have done those? I don't know. I think someone called Lucas something or other's doing the F3 screen for Bedrock, which looks like it's going to be good. Although I imagine it's going to be quite laggy because it revolves around just spamming your screen with titles. Which, if you don't know, you can do a title command in the game, which will obviously put a title on, and the person's obviously jiggered about with it and to be able to get all of the information he wants on the screen at once, just by permanently adding titles to the screen. It's not Foxy. We would love it if you did it, says Shanky. Yeah, but I don't have time to do something like that. I'd have to stop doing Minecraft. I'd have to work with no pay. I'd have to probably, go on the dole, get myself signed up for the benefit system, so I got time to do it and got paid while I was doing it, and then eventually I would release it, and what would happen? I'd release it for free, because if we release something like that and put a price tag on it, no one would want it. So then I'd be without a job, without a YouTube channel or a career, and I'd have to start from scratch. But at least I'd be able to say, hey, I made a nice thing for Minecraft Bedrock for free. It's just one of those things that, as a person of my age with kids and responsibilities, it's just not something that I could do or justify. But somebody that's perhaps in college or younger and lives at home and doesn't have bills and stuff to pay, it's perfect stuff like that to do in their spare time. Now, I've no idea what the circumstances are of the person that's done it, and you could think, well, something like that has the potential to elevate you into stardom and, put you in a position to be able to generate income from other things. But You could add that as your portfolio, but that's a gamble. That's like saying, well, I'll play the stock market and hope I do really well, put all of my money into the stock market and hope that it does well. It's always going to be a gamble, isn't it? You don't know that you're going to get anything from it. You might get offered a job. You might get nothing. So it's not really possible. Sadly. Even college peeps need to pay the bills, says Just Shanky. Well, they do, but like when I was at college and university, I had all of the time in the world. And, I was living at my parents' house when I was at college. I was living in student accommodation when I was at university, but there's these wonderful things called student loans, which, yes, you've got to pay back at some point, which I've literally only just finished paying mine back from all those years ago. But you don't really notice paying it back because they take a little bit every now and then out of your pay packet, so it's not like it's a big drain on your finances, providing you're earning. So, and if you're not earning, particularly in the UK, I don't know what this is like for the States, but in the UK, if you're not earning, you don't have to pay it back. So, yeah, I think being at college and university is the perfect time for doing projects like that, when you've got all the time in the world and very little responsibility. You don't have mouths to feed that relying on you. Having kids is an incredibly costly endeavour. If you can't just go, hey, well, we're just going to give up everything, take a year out, kids. I hope you don't want to eat and get clothed and have, well, depending on what country you're from, have medical insurance and all of the other things that, kids need to have. Just don't worry about it, kids. It'd be fine. I'm just going to take all of this time out to build some software for free that's an add-on to another piece of software that I don't own or have any rights to, that could end up, Mojang could turn around and go, hey, you've used all of our assets for this. No thanks. Take it, turn it down, get rid of it. Pesky kids not pulling their financial weights, lol, says Honeyburger. I know, if only we could send them to work, like in the good old days. If only there were mines around here, we can send them off to work. Pesky little critters, that would teach them a thing or two, wouldn't it, about respect, eh? Didn't hear any kids that used to go down mines complaining, did you? No, because you couldn't speak because of all the coal and soot in their lungs, but, that's by the by, it's irrelevant. Should definitely bring back the mines and child labour and the cane as well while we're at it. Basically, anything to do with just being nasty to children, I think. Worthwhile endeavour. I'm lying, it's a joke, I'm kidding. Don't believe it, really. Somebody clip it, says Just Jackie. No, don't take it out of context. The people will be on me. Time machine, says Khaleesi. Can I pay Minecraft? Can I pay in free Minecraft utilities? Say Mungo. Yeah. Have you got any money, sir, to pay for that thing that you want to feed your kids? Well, no, but I've made this lovely app. If you would accept, maybe I could give you a download, mate. Well, it's free. Why don't you? It's not worth anything. But I spent years of my life making it. Well, not very good, is it? It's out of date now, anyway. The latest updates come out and broke it. You need to start again. Wow. Bums. Madam Gundrop has joined the chat, says JD Mustard. Amazing. So, peeps, it is 1 hour and 23 minutes into the stream. And I have hit that point where my brain goes, hey, I don't know how to combine things inside of myself anymore and create cohesive and coherent conversation. So I would like to borrow your brains in order to come up with things that we can talk about and discuss, because I am mush right now. Who is just going to wait for 1.18 and skip 1.17? Beartech, I think there will be about 20% of people, maybe that's a lot actually, 10% of people will say they're going to do it. And then about 10 seconds after the update's out, maybe slightly more than 10 seconds, maybe even a week after the updates come out, they will then realise that they are behind everybody else, and in fact they want to be playing on the update, and they will convince themselves that it's a good idea, and the area that they're working in the world they can keep small, and then they can prune it later on and get all of the goodness from the game later on. They don't need to do it now. Or they won't do much. They'll just play on a short-term version of the game, and they'll start again in 1.18 because people need the new thing. Nobody Nobody, apart from incredibly dedicated people with anger issues, will restrict themselves to the old version. And I say that lightly. I mean with anger issues because it's generally the people that seem to hold on to the old version is, generally speaking, the people that are so angry at all the bugs in the latest versions they can't move forward and justify. Basically, they believe that they're making a stand towards the developers. I refuse to play this latest version of the game. I will play the older version of the game. When realistically, the developers don't care. They don't have any idea that you're playing the old version. All you're doing is preventing yourself from playing on the latest version. So, yeah. Khaleesi says, I want the Warden, but I want it done properly. It'll come when it comes. I'm not too bothered, really. You know, at the end of the day, I don't... They go about advertising what's coming in a very bad and backwards way. They shouldn't be on the Minecon saying, hey, you're going to have this and you're going to have this and you're going to have this. They should be saying, hey, this is what we're trying to do and this is what we're trying to do and this is what we're trying to do and we're hoping to do all of this for you in the future. But because they do it the way they do it, we all get this entitlement. We demand this because you've said we're going to have it. And then we get angry when we don't get it, and people get all uppity and they get angry at the developers for not doing a good enough job and not working hard enough and being lazy. Just don't worry about it. I'm sure you're not. I'm sure it's just I'm reading too much into your comment. But if you're, yeah, the Warden has been delayed, but it doesn't matter, does it? We'll get it when we get it. We'll just enjoy what's in the game. It doesn't make any difference. When you log in to play Minecraft, it doesn't make any difference what features are in the game and what's not in the game, because you're logging in on exactly the same game as everybody else. No one else has got the Warden. No one else has not got the Warden. You know, it's just... You're just playing Minecraft, so just don't tie yourself up with what you're missing out on, because you're not missing out on anything. Just to always take it with a pinch of salt when they say, oh, we're doing this and we're doing that, because development's hard, and especially when they're trying to break new ground and do new things and they're coming across limitations that they weren't expecting, or maybe things didn't quite work out the way they thought they would. You know, you've got to expect that these things are experiments they're doing at the end of the day. Guess you never heard of Psycraft, says from a place. I'm not sure. We could talk about the push-up redemption you skipped over conveniently, says Hanningburger. Yes, I will do the push-up thingy soon. Hello. Hi, Mr. FoxyNoTail. Redstone is fun. It reminds me of the time when science was simple, says Just Shanky. I feel like I've missed out on a big chunk of conversation here, but I don't understand what most of you are saying. Beartech says, that was me right after 1.6.100. The invisible, no hitbox, no sound mobs and other bugs really peeved me off to the point of setting up your version changer for dual drive config. Yeah, sometimes it genuinely is so bad, particularly if you're running a server and you've got, you know, you're making Minecraft content, that you will purposely hold back to an older version until such game-breaking bugs are fixed. And that has happened with Bedrock, and it's happened relatively recently, but it's not something that's particularly common. Most of the time when you hear about people saying, I'm not upgrading, it's because they've got a bee in the bonnet about something's not quite gone the way they wanted it to, or something's broken in their world that they spent hours working on. So, like we on Truly Bedrock, we held off on one of the 1.16 updates for ages until the next one came out, so it was fixed on the server. I think we was in 1.16.4 for absolutely ages and ages, waiting for those problems that you suggested there to get fixed, because the game genuinely was unplayable on a server, and we had to make a decision. If our server members are not able to play the game because of the bugs, then they're not going to be producing content, and therefore Truly Bedrock is going to dwindle. It's going to potentially die, and so are the people that rely, or the people's channels that rely on that content on Truly Bedrock. So we had to make a decision, hey, well, you know, let's just hold off on updating until we can all play in the latest version. Otherwise, we're all going to be, well, not being able to play. So in that circumstance, it wasn't so much of an we're angry at the bugs. It was like, what's the most realistic thing we can do going forward, which sounds very much like what you're doing. Lawful Meaty says, Foxy, please wait to do the push-up redemption to another time so it won't bother Nelly. Okay. Squats, Foxy, says just Shanky. I can do squats because I can stand up without bothering Nelly for squats, so I'll do squats. But yeah, I think the push-ups, because I have to go down on the floor near Nelly would be not the bestest thing to do today. Unless she wakes up and she's full of beans, but I can't imagine that happening anytime soon. I'm relatively new to the game, only played a year. The kids bugged me to play it for ages, and now the tables have turned and I want to play it more than them. Yeah, that's what happened in my house. That's what happened in my house. Although, I say that's what happened in my house. I started playing Minecraft way before my kids did. Before Jack did. And I think it was actually me that got Jack into Minecraft originally, but then I kind of fell out with it for a while. I don't know, I moved on to other things. My job and my career took over. I just had other things going on. So it wasn't so much I did dislike Minecraft. It was just that I wasn't really part of a community or anything. I was just playing it as a casual game at that point, and it didn't really mean too much to me. But then when I got back into it and started obviously making YouTube videos on it and I became part of the Minecraft community, it really sort of enveloped me into the system, and that was it. I now play it a lot more than my kids do. My kids barely play it at all at this point. Right, I'll log out while I do my squats, just so that I don't don't die, I guess. Ready? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow, amazing. I needed to do those. I need to do more of those. Carrots make you orange, says Just Shanky. I don't believe they do. I just started playing Bedrock last March, so I've been playing a little over a year. Although there was a thing about like the colouring in carrots affecting your skin pigment, wasn't there? But I don't know. Was that make believe or was that real? Was that in the TV show or a film I've seen? Age New Gamer says, except... Oh, I don't know, it's gone. Sorry. Foxy plays Hypixel, says the Living Carrot. I've had Java Edition for many, many, many years. I've never changed it. I've never updated it. Well, I've updated it obviously with the versions, but I've never like got rid of my worlds and my games and stuff. So that Hypixel's been there literally forever. I haven't played on a minigame server probably since I made my last minigame video, which if you go right back to the very beginning of my channel, I occasionally made minigame videos. And that was probably round about 2012, 2013. And can hand on heart say I have not been back on Hypixel since then. That I remember. Maybe I have. I don't think I have. Maybe there was a one-off occasion. I don't know. I certainly don't play them for fun. They don't interest me anymore. I just find them boring. I'm not very good at them. I think that's probably why. I'm just not very good at it, you see. I'm pretty bad at Minecraft when it comes to doing stuff like that. Oh, Nelly. Oh, little pooch. Struggling. Poor Nelly. 2012, 2013 was when I started playing Minecraft, to be honest, as Living Carrot. Yeah, I've been playing it for a very, very long time. In fact, let me see if I can think how far back it was in terms of years. I believe... Where did I live? There was a time after having Jack that I ended up back living with my parents. And I believe that's when I started playing Minecraft. many ago. But I can't remember exactly when it was. It was around about Minecraft 1.3 Java Edition. I remember 1.4.7 coming out and being a big deal. And I remember looking for Minecraft 1.3 tutorials online and only being able to get the beta 1.3 versions, and none of the minecart stuff worked. There used to be a thing where you could boost one minecart off another one, so you would send two minecarts down the ramp next to each other. and when one went past the other one would boost, and that would like allow it to do other things, which was really useful for farms. And also, you could make block breakers. Basically, if you pushed piston from the top of a block and the bottom of a block to the block in the middle, it would break the block, and you would receive the block as an item. So you could make like block generating. You could make a cobblestone generator that put it all in a chest for you without having to use a pickaxe or anything, which was wonderful. It didn't work in the actual game, which was a shame. So yeah. Kate says, when I was a kid, we were playing the cracked version on one tablet from my cousin, lol. Oh, that's not good, Kate. Oh, I won't go around advertising that. It's not very good, is it? Papery Steak there says, when I was a kid... No, I've just read that one. Papery Steaks started Minecraft when COVID made kids stay at home. Used it for teaching when they were at home and got hooked. Yeah, fair enough. Just Shanky says, how were you introduced to Minecraft? For me, it was Luke, the notable hardcore 100 days video. Living Carrot says, when I first started playing Minecraft, I had played on an Amazon Kindle Fire. Now I play on a Lenovo laptop. I think I just found the game. I don't think I was introduced to it from anything. Maybe I'd seen a YouTube video of it or something, or maybe it appeared. It would have been around in some way or another. But it was certainly. I mean, this was before I even used to watch YouTube videos. I didn't have a great deal to do with YouTube back then. Not that, you know, I had any issue with it. It just wasn't a big thing back when I started doing this. YouTube was like very new and not really well known about. So I guess I don't know what got me into Minecraft. There was certainly, I didn't have any friends that were into it. I was not in a group of friends that were gamers. So I think I would have just sort of stumbled across it and probably just started playing it. And I can remember my very first world. I remember it well. I remember digging a big hole and thinking, wow, I spent hours and hours digging this hole and thinking what a wonderful job I'd done for digging this big hole. So I bet I've still got that world somewhere. I bet I've still got my first world somewhere. It'll be on one of my computers. Herding Cat says, now my teen played it with her BFF about 8 years ago. They didn't do much other than grief each other, and I couldn't see the point of it. Fast forward to watching a few peeps on YouTube, and I revived her interest, and she got me to play with her about 1.5 years ago. Amazing. Amazing. Right, speaking of amazing, we have, I think, done enough work on this particular path today. I think this path has come together quite nicely. I'm happy enough with it, which means that it is time for us to finally go on an adventure. So you guys between you pick via the means of a magical poll. Another poll. The third one we're going to do today. Let me start one. We're going to do a new poll. We're going to go, what should we do? In fact, what item should we get? So we're not going to make it too difficult right now because it's our first one. So we're going to make it nice and easy. We'll go for soul sand. We'll go for... In fact, we'll go for nether brick, because that's harder. Nether brick / blackstone, depending on what's closer. I have no idea what's in the nether. I've not been in there. Diamond. Or... I don't think we can get diamond, because we don't have silver switch. So, so basically diamonds. Basically go mining. Or... endstone. Bear in mind, I have no idea where the end portal is, so that could be an adventure in itself. So you've got 2 minutes to decide which one of those we should do. I'm pretty sure I know which one you're going to pick. And then after that, we'll start a prediction as well. Will we die on our adventure? Start a prediction. Will we die on our adventure? And you've got 10 minutes to decide yes or no whether we're going to die on our adventure. So we've now got 2 things going on, and I've now lost my my poll results. Great. I can't see it. There it is. You can smelt netherrack for bricks, can't you? Yeah, but I mean, like, we're going to go and get the item. I'm not. There's no point in me cheating, is it? Is there? It makes sense to do that. Cheating at my own game. Okay, what? Oh, my goodness. There we go. Finally. Endstone. I knew that would be the one you guys would go for. Jeez. Right, is it, if anyone wants to vote Nether Brick on my behalf with many, many votes, I would definitely prefer to be going to get that. Don't know if I fancy going to get Endstone, mate. It's like it's the end, says Kate. It's the end for me. It's the end for Don't Die, it sounds like. Right, we're going to pack up these shulker boxes then. Get everything all packed up and put away. Ah, man. Let's make this one our wood box. We'll put all of our wood stuff in here. We'll make this one our bed. It's 11, 9, and 4. Oh, jeez. Looks like we're going to be doing something dangerous. I've got a feeling. Oh, I just pulled it all out of the wrong shulker box. I woke up facing the wrong way round and thought I was in a different shulker box. Derp. You so dumb. I know. Okay, this one's going to be mud and podzol and dirt. Endstone for the win. Oh, there was only one vote in it as well. 12 people for Endstone, 11 people for Netherbrick. So we need to find the end portal. So if anybody in the chat has any clue as to where that could be, it would be useful for you to tell us now. Otherwise, we're just going to be wandering around aimlessly and the stream will end before we manage to get Endstone. So do your best to find that information out for us, because there's not, I can't really do a great deal of, I suppose I could ask in the chat, but I don't want to. I don't want to go to the end. Jeez. All right, many wood. Oh, my wood box is full. Me wood box is full of wood. Who'd have thought it? I can't believe it's full of wood, me wood box. I can't believe it. It's full of wood. Stony stuff can go in there. This is good news. I don't know why we got food and stuff in there. That's clearly stony stuff. We'll put sand in there, though. We shall have a secondary wood box, which can be this one. Jeez. Secondary wood box with other things as well that are minorly related to wood. There are signs in the Nether, says Traz. No, I'm not going to the Nether to go to find the end. No, you chose end, not Nether. Don't even consider going that we're going to the Nether as well, unless that's the I can't. Oh, don't tell me I've got to go to the Nether to get to the end. I don't believe you. I think you're having me on, mate. You're telling me lies again, trying to make me do things I don't want to do. I've seen you before. Okay. We're going to need a sword. We may need a shield, because I am useless. I am the man of many uselessness. I don't think we need anything out of there. We've got food. We probably maybe take torches. I don't know if we need torches. We need to take all of this down, don't we?
You subscribe for 4 months? I can't handle this.
Thank you. Oh, jeez.
14 just subscribed for 4 months.
Thank you, Panjamas for no, sorry, Dub's wife for subscribing for 4 months with Amazon Prime, and then Panjamas for the follow. There, sorry, I got it all mixed up, mate. I got it the wrong way around. Thank you very much to both of you. Wonderfulness. 4 months with Amazon Prime. That takes me right back to the beginning of that stream, actually. Right, we're going to take these things home. If we ever... Yep, we did collect them, I think. We got them all. Yep, good. There are signs in the Nether. Take a bucket of water or a pumpkin. That's a good idea. That's a very good idea. Follow me, Foxy, says JCB. Okay. Do you want to come to my house and we'll go from there? That'd be handy, won't it? In fact, JCB, just like the digger. She's a tracker, she is. Are you available in the old voice chat? Are you available in the PGVC. Would you like to team up for a moment, or are you otherwise indisposed? Let me know. I'm watching chat. I'm eagerly anticipating. Yeah, no worries, says JCB. Yeah, team up, says Just Shanky. No, I'm not doing it now. Just Shanky wants us to. Forget it. We're not even going. I'm kidding. It's a joke. Jeez. Stop getting all worked up about it. It's a joke. Right. Pumpkin. We're going to need to carve it. Let's... Oh, JCB's already in there. Hello, JCB. Hello, are you there?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes, I had you muted.
Wow.
But now you're not muted. I've taken the mutedness away from you, and you are now able to speak.
I don't know if that'll last very long. You'll probably turn me down again in a bit.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Wait, where are you?
Where are you? Hey up, by gum.
Don't start with me, laddie. Right.
Where's that fox? Sorry.
Oh my
I'm
God.
in the house still.
I'm going now, bye.
I'm doing stuff like being at home, innit?
Right. You live in Sloy's basement, is that right?
Wow.
You do.
Wow.
You do.
Lloyd's basement. It's Lloyd's basement, my bum. Right, I got buckets for water. I need to share my pumpkin. Who are you sharing it with? No.
Oh, I brought you one of those.
Oh, did you? I'm self-sufficient. I'm so far ahead of the game, JCB. There's nothing I don't have, mainly because you've given it to me. But, right, we'll take that with us. Oh, you've given me another one. I was going to say I've turned into two, but no. It's the one you just give me, innit?
Yeah.
I need a pond.
I'm only showing you where it is, by the way.
You're only showing me. You're not coming in.
No.
No, you don't. Don't you want to die?
No.
Why not?
Honestly, we've got an Enderman farm because I need to fix my elytra.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good point. I could fix. Oh, yeah. No.
I need another pumpkin then.
Here you go.
Oh.
I got two. I'm pumpkin rich.
Is that a shaved one?
Yeah.
It is. Yay. Oh.
You're putting it on now? Oh, you're brave. You are.
Can't see.
You'll need your helmet for the nether. Oh,
Yes.
yeah. I haven't got my fancy pack on. Oh, man. Why? Why? In fact, that's better than normal. I have got the vanilla tweaks slightly not as bad as normal.
You have to F5 it. Actually, if you're wandering around on the islands, it can sometimes be better in F5. I find.
Yeah, until I walk off the edge. You got this, don't worry, says Kate. Yeah, I'm no. Smug Ruin says, I would have voted differently if I knew you were going to have help. Wow.
I'm only showing him the way.
There we go. I'm just going to look up the results of my thing. Predict with channel points. I don't want to predict. I want to see the prediction results. How do I do that? Oh, there we go. 83% of people think we're going to die, or that I'm going to die.
What do you mean it's this we?
83. Oh, it's gone down to 74. Wow, you guys.
Oh, let's see, because you had help.
Patchy Panda says, you haven't got this, worry.
Oh dear. Hey, if I can go end raiding by myself and come back alive, I'm sure you can.
Yeah, how hard could it be? What could possibly go wrong?
It's totally possible.
Yeah, nothing bad has ever happened to me.
Never ever.
Never.
We do have to go through the nether though.
Yeah, well, that's fine. It's like my second home. I'm at one with the nether. There's nothing bad there. It's like my bow, my fully enchanted bow that I've got, and all of the arrows that I carry with me will keep all of the mobs at bay. And my incredibly well enchanted sword is going to come into its own. Jeez.
Yes.
I'm going to die.
Keep believing.
Don't stop believing.
There was a portal around here somewhere. It's here.
What a mess. Look at this place. People haven't... It's like they haven't even bothered. Wow. Wow.
This is the rough area.
Yeah. It's the bad side of town. It's the Grange.
I've been living here.
This is my house, you cheeky monkey. Oh, sorry.
We're
in the end, peeps. Can you Adam and Eve it? Jeez. Hang on a minute. I've got to be naked in the end just to. Look, I'm naked in the nether. That's what I said. You're not listening right.
That one. This one.
Mob, farm, end portal, and New Zealand. Are you sure? I mean, that's not ideal, that sign, is it? I mean...
New Zealand is where the portal is.
Yeah, but surely that sign could be going this way or that way. How do you know it's that way? There's no arrows. What an awful sign.
Oh. Wait a minute. There was arrows. That's why I know it's this one.
Okay, well, there isn't any more.
I think someone's changed it and forgot to put more arrows.
Yeah. Get some dramatic music, says Kate. No, I'm not. There should be no dramatic music. I don't think I can anymore. I used to have a button for that. You think we'll be all right, Chuck?
Yeah.
Good. Excellent.
Oh, I can't hear those now.
Oh. We got this. 66% of people think we're going to die still, but it's less than it was. 34% of people believe that I'm going to survive.
Your chances are better with help. I won't say with me. That's total jinx.
I'm telling you, a lot of people are going to lose their stream money. A lot of people are going to be wishing they'd voted the other way. The sign is slightly closer to that always, says Hellroy. Yeah, like by a pixel.
Okay.
Well, actually...
It's
New
changed
Zealand.
a bit. Also the end. Ryan. That way, then.
That way. Well, this one's got arrows. That's handy. Oh, jeez. Steady. 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 I didn't bring any blocks. I've got no blocks.
There's end stone in the end.
Yeah, I know, but if like lava just happens to explode out of the wall while I'm in the nether, what am I going to do? I can hear an enderman.
I thought we were going to the end.
We are, but I'm in the nether right now. This is dangerous.
Yeah, but you can get end stone.
But yes, I can in the future, but right now... Right now, I'm already in peril. I'm in great peril. I'm in perilous peril. Oh, don't do that, you moron. Mental. No, one of the words. Jeez, I'm panicking. Stop it. Lava's going to come spilling out and go upwards and get me.
And go upwards. Flops.
Thank you. Appreciate it, babe.
You're welcome.
Okay,
As soon as
I have
you
retired
spoke
the
so
axe.
nicely to me.
Yeah, I'm a gentleman.
Morons and
Morons.
idiots, and I'm sure there was an idiot in there somewhere. I think we're still following New Zealand.
Okay.
This is where it was, but then it's changed.
Didn't bring my other totems. I've only brought one with me. If I use it on the way there or while I'm there, I have no protection on the way back. This is terrifying. I'm going to die.
Okay, there's New Zealand. And then I think this is actually Kim and Jack's place.
Someone lives in the end? Oh no, of course we go back to the overworld. Oh, there was no floor. So why?
Oh my goodness. Are you
What
right there?
Why?
New Zealand is beautiful and
I
dangerous.
nearly went running out there. This is dangerous. This is bad.
It's very dangerous. And then I think it's
This is nice.
It's a good job you had help, isn't it?
Is it? I would know. I have no idea.
It's a good job I watch everybody's streams.
Yeah. You see, that's the thing. I watch everybody's streams too much, so I've forgotten everything.
Ah, right, I see.
Yes.
I'm kind of lost now, actually.
I think it's down that hole there.
I think there's an underwater entrance. That is possibly correct.
Yeah, you can see the monument, the monument,
Yes.
the thing, the place to be.
Ah!
You go down first.
Oh.
Do you go straight
It was going to be a
in?
ladder. It's okay. I'm alive. It's a yeah. I thought it was going to be a ladder.
Oh, good, they got rid of the spawner. Oh wow!
And there's a way out.
This is
It's
nice.
underwater.
Way
There's
out.
flowers and everything.
I like it. Wow. Okay. This is the nicest end portal room I've ever been in.
Okay, this is where I leave you.
Okay.
Ow!
I was trying to push you in. I think got trapdoors over it. Okay, here we
Goodbye
go,
now.
peeps.
See
Bye.
you later.
Oh, jeez.
Bye.
We're in the end. The end is nigh. There's a villagers in here. Hey, guys. How you doing, peeps? Okay, I'll kill the dragon, and then I'll be out in a minute, in a jiffy. Don't you worry about it. There we go. Look, I've got endstone. New recipes have been unlocked, JC. She's gone. She's not in voice chat anymore. She's left me. She's properly left me. I'm all my own. On my own again. Here we go. Look at this. I got this. Look at all of this. I'm going to kill an enderman. That's a wise thing to do, isn't it? This looks like an enderman killing farm place. Hey, endermans. How you doing? Ah, there's one. Look, there's an enderman noob portal thing. Noob pillar. Right. Okay, peeps. I'm going to do it. I'm going to get my first ender pearl. Please don't die. Please no die. Hey, guys. Come and give me some enderman love. Over here. Why are you hiding? Why are you there? What a stupid place to stand. Was this a slight gap? Oh, okay. I guess it's since it got the achievement. What? Is this your first trip to the end on this server, says Holroyd? It absolutely is, yes. Now, JCB's left me. She's assuming that I know the way back. I'm so lost right now. It's like I'm in a whole different dimension. I got to make sure all of these ones die that I'm chopping. Otherwise, I go to... Yay! Look, I got ender pearls. This is good news. Put my magic orange hat back on. No, that one. There we go. Now, I'm going to get out of here. Okay, let's do this. Here we go. Whoop, whoop. We did an adventure, peeps. Hang on a minute. I've got to press buttons on my thing. What we got? There we go. Ready? Whee! And I should, hopefully, arrive back home by my bed, I guess. I did! Well, I'm back at World Spawn because I broke my bed. But this is good. I have no home or charged respawn anger, or it was obstructed. Excellent! We survived! We went to the end. We got endstone. You guys are rubbish. You guys, 66% of you failed miserably. Did we die? No. Complete prediction. Are you sure no is the correct outcome? It says, wow. Viewers who have chosen the correct outcome will be awarded 19,152 channel points. You will not be able to reverse your choice. Complete prediction. There you go, peeps. That was a fast way home, duh. I forgot that you magicked back home again from the end. I was thinking I had to go back from the end portal. It didn't occur to me until I actually went in it. So, yeah, this is good news. Excellent. Thank you very much, JCB, for helping me get to the end and do exciting things in the game. Look at that. We've lived on another level today, peeps. We have explored beyond exploration. We have been braver than brave people. We have done all of the things. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put all of these sugar boxes actually away in a chest. That way, if someone happens to come in here, followed by a creeper, and blows the place up, my sugar boxes are not going to end up despawning on the floor. However, that's the good news. The bad news is it is, unfortunately, that time of day where we like to say goodbye. And goodbye from the stream. So, wow, 19.2k go to Milsney and 15 others. Let's see details. It doesn't show me anything. That's useless. Thanks, Twitch. Great. Good job. So, if your name is now going on the screen, then you are a wonderful, wonderful person doing wonderful, wonderful things. And if it's not going on the screen and you're not upside down like I am, then you're also wonderful for being here and watching the stream. Now, I am going to click the raid button and we are going to try and support a channel. We have 2 people raiding. We've got DB raiding, playing, and Bruno. Neither of those on Don't Die anymore. So who are we going to go to? You quickly let me know. First person to respond in the chat we will choose. Got DB or Bruno. Enjoyable always, says Asian New Gamer, and DB. So there we go. So we're going to start a raid to go to DB. As usual, I would like to say thank you all very, very much for watching. And hopefully, I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye. I've got to wait 1 second. There we go. Bye.